Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Adventures of one obsessed nutrition coach on a mission to create a world where food makes you better. Today is Wednesday. It's Weight Loss Wednesday. Every Wednesday in 2020, we're gonna talk about weight loss, about all those details of weight loss, fat loss, and practical tools to help you to lose weight, lose fat, change your body composition, to maintain and manage your weight and become a master of your own body weight. Like, that is such a powerful thing to be able to change your weight, how your body looks, how much fat, how much muscle your body has, to change it when you want it. Of course, in a healthy way, so you don't starve yourself and don't compromise your health, but in those constraints of a healthy body, when you can change it as you want and when you can stay in the shape you like, that's a powerful thing. And I love to teach my clients and everyone who I can, like you guys listening to this podcast, I like to give all my expertise that I've accumulated over the decades of personal and professional experience. So Weight Loss Wednesdays. Today is dedicated to a question I got online. And the question goes like this. Weight loss stalling while in ketosis. What should I do? By the way, guys, I love ketogenic diet. I've been on a ketogenic diet for more than 6 years, and I got certified as a keto coach and read every book that is worth reading on a keto subject. And I know quite a lot about ketogenic diet, and I work with a few people who are either trying to stay on a ketogenic diet or try to learn how to use it as a tool when they need. So ketogenic diet and weight loss. Let's start first with weight loss in general, guys. Ketogenic diet or any other diet, it's not magic, guys. So when you are not losing weight and you have a goal to lose weight, a lot of times it would mean that you simply eat too much, that your body gets more energy from what you eat. Your body gets more energy that it uses for your needs. That's what it means when you're not losing weight. Like, your body has enough energy, it makes enough energy, and it has no purpose or desire or goal to lose weight just because you want it. If your body has enough energy, you're not going to lose weight. And it doesn't matter how many carbs you eat or whether you are on a keto diet or not. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not magic. The amount of food you eat, it still matters. Now, I'm not talking about the amount of calories on paper necessarily. I'm talking about the amount of energy that your body, your individual, your unique body is able to extract from the kind of foods that you eat. And that can change, it is different from person to person. Being on the same diet might give my body a certain amount of calories because of the way my digestion works, because of my gut microbiome, because of my lifestyle, my health history, my metabolism. So I can extract one, certain amount of calories. And then somebody else on the same exact diet can extract less or more calories from the same amount of foods, the same kind of foods. Depends on their health, on their metabolism, on their digestive system, on their microbiome. So as you can see, the same foods can give different amount of calories to different people. So that's number one. Why certain diet can work for some people and never work for other people, even though they seemingly eating the same amount of food and calories and energy. But then another thing, guys, our human body, like the beauty of human body, is it adapts to anything. For example, when you go on a new diet, at first your body is not that efficient at extracting energy and nutrients from those new foods from your new diet. And so naturally, usually, you would start losing weight, especially if you limit the amount of food you eat, of course, and your body gets less energy than it needs. So you change your diet and your body is not that efficient at extracting energy or calories and extracting nutrients from the diet, and you start losing weight. But then time passes and your body gets smarter, quote unquote, or it adapts to the change that you made. And so now with the same foods or with the same amount of food you eat, your body can extract more energy from that. And if you're in a constant caloric deficit and your body knows that all the time, your body will also start using less energy, because the main objective of your body is to make sure that you survive. And your body does not know that there is a store next door 24/7 that sells food and you're not gonna die no matter what. So your body has that protective mechanism that protects you from losing weight too much, too fast. And so if you're in a constant energy deficit, your body will use less energy. Now, of course, there is limit. Your body cannot use less and less energy. At some point you can even die if you're always in a calorie deficit. It can create sickness and it can make your health worse. But the point of this rant is to make you understand that your body adapts to the foods and the energy you give it, and your body becomes more efficient, not less efficient. That's why humans can survive in so many different conditions. It's a beauty of the body. But when it comes to weight loss, fat loss, it can play a little bit against your goals. So if you're trying to lose weight and you change your diet and you were on your plan and you started to lose weight and then all of a sudden it stopped. Well, maybe you were in a slight caloric deficit on those foods and your body just adapted and now it knows how to extract more energy and more nutrients from the same foods, and now the weight loss stops. It's a natural phenomenon. And on that point, guys, National Institute of Health in US did quite a lot of studies on weight loss and fat loss and speed of weight loss and fat loss for the majority of people that they tested. And so what they found out was that people do not lose weight linearly. So weight loss, fat loss, it's not a linear process. You start usually lose weight at a certain speed, usually faster, and then at some point it starts slowing down, and then at some point it stops completely. Unless, of course, there is a huge caloric deficit, at which point your body will start eating essential organs and tissue, and that is not a good thing, really, and you basically start starving yourself to death. So that happens in extreme cases of starvation or with some diet enthusiasts who just take it too far. So anyhow, National Institute of Health, they actually on their website have an equation for weight loss, fat loss that helps you to estimate how much weight in a given period and with what kind of progress you can lose weight. So basically, if you have a goal of weight loss, the equation will help you to calculate how much time it usually takes for an average human being. And also, it's not a simple equation. They have like your gender, your age, and some other aspects like your activity levels. And that calculator will tell you approximately how fast, on average, people with your data, with your age, gender, etc., lose weight. So it is proven that weight loss and fat loss is not a linear process. And if you do the same thing, yes, your weight loss, your fat loss, it's going to slow down and it's going to stop. Unless you change something, right? You might modify your meal plan. You might start using different foods, and you might start doing different kind of exercise. You might start being more active. You might put on muscle, and that muscle active tissue will increase your metabolism. That's why it's great, to build up some muscle for weight loss, because that muscle tissue will help you to burn more calories while you do nothing. So if you weight loss on any diet, in ketosis or not in ketosis, if it stopped, There are a few things you can do besides, of course, reducing the amount of calories on the same foods. That is, I think, actually the dumbest thing to do, because you can starve yourself only so much. So when your weight loss stops, first and foremost, guys, number one, be patient. Again, weight loss is not a linear process, and sometimes it takes you for your body to adjust, to balance itself out before helping you to continue losing weight, if it's safe. Because if it's not safe amount of weight, then your body will resist it, and then you're gonna have negative health consequences. So first of all, be patient. 1 week, 2 weeks, it's actually okay to have weight loss plateaus sometimes. But if it's beyond 2 weeks maximum, then you gotta change something for sure. And besides eating less calories from the same amount of foods, you might want to change the foods that you eat. So for example, when it comes to ketogenic diet, what helps a lot of folks is the folks that I worked with, changing your olive oil, butter, any fat in a packaged, any processed fat, even though it is considered to be healthy, changing it for the whole food alternative. So instead of olive oil, eat olives. Instead of avocado oil, eat avocados. Instead of butter, start eating whole foods, something else. Start eating more whole eggs, start eating more meat with actual fat, so make your body work for those calories. So that is specifically for keto people. Then another thing, get out of ketosis once in a while to make your metabolism less efficient, to change things up a bit for your body. Also get out of caloric deficit once in a while to help your metabolism to restore itself, to become a little bit more a little bit faster, so you burn more calories. So get out of caloric deficit maybe once in a week, once in 2 weeks, depending on where you are in your weight loss journey and how your body works. Get out of ketosis once in a while, again maybe once in a week, maybe once in 2 weeks, depends on your specific situation. Change the time of your meals and how often you eat. For example, in my personal case, and that works actually for a lot of people I worked with, when I change my time of eating to earlier times, like right now, for example, I finish my meals by 3 maximum, some days at 4 p.m. When I compare that to the times when I ate at 6 or 7 p.m., I lose more weight, I stay leaner with earlier eating, even if I eat the same exact meals. But I also sleep better, actually I recover faster. Many things for my metabolism, and I'm a lark, I'm an early person, work better when I eat earlier. So that might also help you. Try to eat the same amount of food, but maybe eat it in 1 or 2 meals, eat earlier. So change up the timing and the amount of meals you have. That also helps a lot of people. And then also things like maybe being a little bit more active, maybe managing your stress a little bit better, maybe sleeping a little bit more to help your body to recover faster, and manage your hunger better. It is also proven that people who sleep more, who don't deprive themselves of sleep, are leaner, are healthier, and eat less crap. Approximately 300-400 calories a day less than people who constantly don't get enough sleep, and not enough sleep considered to be 6 hours, 6.5 hours and less. So those are your practical takeaways. And my coaching advice, guys, don't try many things at the same time, because otherwise you will never know what worked. Try one thing for a week. If it doesn't help, try something else. If it doesn't help, try something else. But if you change all the things all together, yeah, something might give, it might help you, but you will never know what actually helped. Plus, the less things you change, the easier your job will be. So again, practical tips to get through your weight loss, fat loss plateau. And that, whether you are on a keto diet or not. Remember, first of all and foremost, guys, that no matter what diet you are on, weight loss is not a linear process. It Sometimes it goes faster, sometimes it goes slower, sometimes it stops. Your body adapts to everything. That's what our body does the best. That's why we are the dominant species, because our body adapts to change so well. There is no magic diet, whether you're in ketosis or not. If you eat too much food, if your body can extract energy, the same amount of energy that it needs or more that it needs, then you're not going to lose weight. It doesn't matter whether you're in ketosis or not. Completely not relevant. And then the other practical takeaways is change non-whole foods, like for example olive oils or butter or other liquid and processed calories, to whole food alternatives. Change the timing of your meals, the amount of meals you have, like start eating earlier. Get out of ketosis and caloric deficit once in a while to help to actually stop your metabolism from adjusting so much, keeping your metabolism flexible but also not that efficient. So change up your foods, change up your diet, get out of caloric deficit, get out of ketosis. Manage stress and sleep better, because that also helps with weight loss. And be patient and maybe wait for a week, because that's what the body does. Again, it's not a machine that works on schedule. Sometimes it does one thing, sometimes it does the other thing. So stay the course, give it some time. If nothing happens in 2 weeks, then start implementing one change at a time from what I proposed to you today, and see what happens. That's it for today, guys. Your weight loss, fat loss mastery. Hope you found a lot of useful information and tips that you can start implementing today, right now, and start getting results. And guys, knowledge, when applied to your life, it's a powerful thing. It gives you, it makes you basically unstoppable. You learn more, you apply, you get results, and you change your life in the way you want. And that is like magic in action. You can be a magician. So use your knowledge, change the areas of your life, of your body that you'd like to change, and share this information with others. And to this point, share this podcast with people who you think might benefit from it, who are having troubles or difficulties with their weight loss, fat loss journey. Share this podcast with this one person who you think might love it and might benefit a lot from it, and might become happier because now they are better at chasing their goals, at figuring out how to look and feel the way they want to look and feel. So share this podcast with that person. You'll do a lot of good things for me and for that person, what is even much more important. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all of your praise, for all of your attention, for all of your love that you give to this podcast. Thank you. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.